Hi, my name is Cassandra Buittner, and today I'm going to show you how I make my transformation into Violet Viola-Violette Violaceous. The first thing you always do no matter what when doing your makeup is put in your contacts. I have sterling gray colored ones. Don't know why that creeps a lot of people out when watching people put in their contacts. Whoops, that one didn't go in. I should have got a fresh pair, not these ones that I've already worn. And then the next thing you always do, blink a little bit because our contacts look up, down, left, right. If you didn't know that about contacts, you're supposed to do that. The next thing you always want to do is your hair. And I'm going to be wearing a wig in this situation, so for now I'm going to put on my headband. That way I can do my makeup really clearly. The first thing you always start out with is a concealer. Doesn't matter which one. I'm going to be using CoverGirl products because they're cheaper, and that's all I have right now. But you always go under the eyes. Kind of pasty today. You go under the eyes, down the nose. I always cover up all my blemishes. Just put some of that on there. As you can see, I have really bad acne, so I do my neck as well. A lot of it's just scars, poor diet. Do this side, up and down my neck. And get my cheeks right here. Do the rest. Cover up any scars, blemishes. Then I always do around my lip. And then I do down like this. I don't know what you call this part of the face, but I always put stuff there. Now Violet has a pointed chin, more pointed than mine. So I always follow my chin line right here. And then I put in 2 lines. I don't remember how I do it. Sometimes I make a face and I find them really easily. I'm not thinking clearly right now entirely. Do some more of my chin. Cover up everything gross. This should work for now. And after you put on your concealer, you always want to use a makeup sponge and your foundation. I use a lot of foundation because you need it to cover the entire face. You work that in. You always want to press kind of hard on your face to make sure it gets in your skin, and you always want to work from the center out and make it even looking, evenly toned as much as possible. Ooh, that was kind of a lot. You just do the entire face. I'm looking at a mirror, if you're wondering why I keep looking this way. Don't be afraid to just go over the eyes. Work it out from center to back. So, I don't know how it looks on the camera yet, but I'm sure my face kind of looks kind of wet, like it's not dry, and that's how it's supposed to look. Get my eyes a little more right here. Down the nose, even it out as much as possible. In order for your foundation to dry, you always have to set it with a powder. I have some powder here. I'm going to use one of my brushes. I'm going to use this one, $20 from Ulta, but it works really well. And then you put the powder on your face. And it helps dry the foundation. Everything I'm using today is matte, which is perfect for camera-ready makeup. Doing your makeup for in-person is different than doing it for on-camera, and it's also different from doing theater makeup or costume makeup. Okay. Brush off the excess. I always have excess on. I usually don't put my outfit on until I'm done doing my makeup because of things like that. But then the next thing I would always do is the eyes. So I'm going to use an eyeliner and do the waterline. My eyeliner's kind of old, so it's going to make my eyes turn red. My right side is darker than the left, so I go back over the left. Whoops. The next thing I do is the top eyeliner. Now for Violet, she always does her eyeliner all the way across the eye. I don't like doing that, but for her, I will. I'm sort of rushing, and I'm not used to doing my makeup like this, like in this environment. And I'm being a little bit sloppy because I'm going to put more on later after I do my eyes. But I gotta make them even as possible. Actually, let me... Close enough. Okay, now I'm going to let that dry, and while that dries, I'm going to move on to changing my bone structure. Now I just use blush, and I'm going to use this dark color right here, and I'm going to make a face. And put that dark line in. Violet is also a little bit more tan than I, and this will help make me look tan later. Makes me look kind of like a pirate or something. And then I take like a small brush. I don't know why I closed this, but that same color. And I go down my nose on both sides. kind of point my chin and along the bottom here. Then I do my jawline like this. And the other side. And then I make that face, there it is, like this. And I put 2 little lines like that. Then I go back, I use a different brush, and I put more powder on and just kind of blend it all together. It'll also give me kind of a slight tan effect too. Oops. I just kind of keep doing this till it blends well. These lights sort of show everything compared to my bathroom. Ooh, I did my chin too dark. It didn't blend very well. So I'm gonna go over it in another color to lighten it. And then I'm gonna blend again. Now in person it might look a little weird, but on camera it'll pick up really well, especially if you use filters. I'll put on a little bit of blush. Violet doesn't wear much blush like I do. It doesn't really show up at all, but it kind of gives a color above the darker colors when I make my faces. Then, where is it? I have this lid lockup, whatever that's called. I'm going to put it on my eyebrows. That way mine don't seem so dark. But it's also meant to use with eyeshadow. You put this under your eyeshadow to help the colors really pop. Then I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. But now I'm going to go back to my eyes. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to do some eyeshadow. I usually try to match it with my outfit, but since I don't have anything, I don't know what I'm going to be wearing, I'm going to just do violet colors for Violet. I got this brush here, and I'm going to use, oh, I should have brought something to wipe my brush off on. I'll just use my jeans. You always do the crease first. I think One side's a little darker than the other, so I'll go over this one more time. Then I'm going to take my blending brush. Dropped one. And I'm going to use a lighter color to color in everything above. And then I'm going to use the same brush and just do my whole entire eyelid. I'm only going to do like one color today. You can use as many eyeshadow colors as you want if you know the techniques, but for Violet, she does everything pretty simple. You just go right over that eyeliner. I just blend it in. Then you always want to put eyeshadow beneath your eyeliner to get it to not run. Sometimes I do these like wing things off to the side and some other fancy things, but I don't do them for Violet. Violet doesn't do her makeup like that. I always sort of make Violet's makeup look a little bit rushed and sloppy. That way when I'm Cassandra's got really good makeup. Violet's alright, it looks nice usually, but not real nice if you get up close. And I'm going to take another brush, and I'm going to take a really light tan color, and now I'm going to go over my eyebrows. That way they really don't look like mine. And since I'll be wearing the wig, unless you're up close, you can't tell that they're all pasty and eyeshadowed like that. Let's brush my eyelashes. I don't really spend too much time brushing my eyelashes. Just a little bit to get all that eyeshadow out. And then I put on if I have it, there it is, chapstick. Then for Violet, I have two different mascaras, one for me and one for Violet. And I'll do my eyes. I need to get a new one because this one's almost empty. The other side. Whew. Do. Usually I lean in really close to the mirror to do my mascara, so it's a little odd doing it from this distance. Then you brush it all out, make it look really nice. I made a mistake, so I got a Q-tip to fix that, kind of. I'll leave it. Oh, I waited a little too long. It already dried. Still works. And then I take my eyeliner again and I go right back over it. I'm gonna let me pull out another mirror. My eyeliner is getting old, so it's a little clumpy, or else that would have been smoother. But for Violet, I don't care about perfection. So the next thing I do is my lips. Violet always has just boring, bad black lips. I always try to make sure that I don't leave my little arch right above my lip there. So now that I'm done doing my makeup, I need, uh-oh, where'd it go? Is it back here? Uh-oh, where'd it go? I'm looking, oh, here it is. My wig cap. Then twist it up, twist it around. And just tuck it in just like that. And I got my wig here. I bought this for $10 online from an anime website. I can't tell you what it was because it was a while ago when I bought it. And voila! Now I am Violet Viola-Violette Violaceous, which in American terms means purple, 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 purple. And that's how I make my transformation into Violet from Cassandra. Hope you learned something, or it was interesting, or whatever, but that's me. Alright, bye.